Man, I don't even remember.
We were looking for a tree, and then we ended up deciding not to do the tree thing because it was overly complicated, and we spent way too much time talking about this tree.
Did we ask the mushroom people for help with the tree? I feel like they know trees.
They didn't have anything to help us with the tree. You didn't ask James about that. You asked James about something else.
Oh, well,
We did
yeah, I
drugs.
wasn't there.
And we had
Well,
that new guy. We met that new guy,
yeah,
Grizzlewort. And Grizzlewort is like an old. He's like he's a fungiologist. He's a
mycologist.
mycologist. He's a microphonologist, and
I don't miss this part.
he will he likes fungi, and he is giving us advice about finding a tree. Something about finding a tree that is alive in the forest, and that might draw out this.
Oh,
fungal
right. We
poison.
were going to try to bring out the demon to us and just like punch her face in.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
but she
gonna.
also said that she's drawn to anything living. So if we travel enough in her territory, we're gonna draw her anyways.
Okay.
And that's really where we left off, right? We were planning on what to do next.
No. We got vaccinated and we did drugs.
Oh yes, we did get
At
vaccinated.
the
and did
same
drugs.
time.
Yes, because the vaccine was fucking cocaine.
Yes, we got vaccinated and did drugs at the same time. Not space drugs, but
Just drugs.
Mushroom drugs.
Mushroom drugs.
Yes.
yeah.
I don't
So
think
I
Stella
think that's
did
where
all
we
of
left
this
off,
one.
right? Did we leave off with all of us high at night?
I think we covered all of your rests. Was there anyone we didn't cover?
No, I don't have anything in my notes that I usually have notes that are it's like, okay, this person's thing still needed to be resolved. I don't have that. Last thing is I have
did
is
Luthien-
Mara.
Sorry.
Last,
What was the last thing?
last thing I have is Mara commune with James, and then we were going to try to get a long rest.
And then Luthien, did you have any like life bringing spells or like plant growth spells or anything that you could swap out for tomorrow? Do you have access to anything like that?
I don't think any like plant specific spells.
Like anything
Like I
that can, like,
don't
help
have
stuff
like
grow?
plant. Not really. I have mostly just healing and like life transference and stuff like that, which is
That's fair.
kind of healing and damage.
What level is that actually?
I want to say 2. Let me
Hey
check.
Dan, since we're level 16, is there a possible way we could try to use healing magic to bring life back to the plants? Or do we have to have like that branch of magic for it? Because I don't think clerics get really any of that.
Life back to the plants, no, but what do you have to bring life back to things that were once creatures?
I mean, I literally have let's see, what is it called? Not vampiric touch. I think it's just called life trans.
Yeah, life transference deals damage and does healing, I believe. But that
Yeah,
is
take my own life and give it to someone else.
Right.
That wouldn't count.
I don't know.
I mean, we could try it and I could just heal you right afterwards and we could see if that would, because I can't swap for anything until next level anyway. But we could try to do like a transference to see if it would work on plants.
Okay. I will have it prepared, although why am I not seeing it in my spell list?
I think the
because
only
those are
other
my
thing you really
prepared
have,
ones. I'm an idiot.
I think the only other thing you really have access to is like necromancy stuff, which doesn't really bring life back in the right way, I wouldn't think, to get her attention.
Yeah, that's
I have
Unless, like,
raised dead.
No,
Does that
that's
bring them
undead
back?
though. Yeah, that's funny
Yeah.
that she's attracted to life force.
Yeah, and then most of the nature skills are on the druid and
Yeah.
ranger spell lists.
Naya would have nothing to do with this nonsense.
And then I don't know. You guys are just kind of like sparking things in my
Yeah.
head. I
But
believe Luthien has a divine intervention, right, at this level, and one of your gods is the god of life.
I do. I don't know that I worship any of them. We can try and ask, but Pelor, we
mean,
know, is stuck somewhere in like
I've
a pocket dimension or something like that, or in between the planes.
well,
Uh,
James can still work for me, and he's in jail. So
I guess that's fair. That is a good point.
You also do have James. I guess this is one of those things where you're stuck in a not really an escape room, but you're stuck in a situation. Think about what are the things you have on you guys. Not necessarily saying any of them is the answer, but you guys are trying to achieve a thing. What do you have to do?
The ring of 2 more wishes left.
One. We
one
have
more
one
wish
wish.
left.
Wait, we used 2 wishes?
Yes.
Well,
we
I
used
used
to
a
do
wish,
that.
and we used a wish to save Luthien and his daughter.
Oh yeah, whatchamacallit's daughter? Yeah.
Silas?
Oh, and
So
Ice
is
Rose too. Don't forget we also saved Ice Rose.
Right.
that.
Right.
But that's
Thanks for
Am
the
I was thinking about
reminder.
the child in the situation.
And Raph.
They used it
And
and
Raph.
saved Ice Rose. They didn't use it to save Ice Rose.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was a
That's fair. If
bonus.
it was just Ice Rose back there being like, I'm gonna go kill as many demons as I can, we would have left her. And-
Probably. We'd be like,
Well,
all
Well,
right, then get
if
yourself
it was
killed.
if it was just ice, she wouldn't be reaching on saying, hey, like get us the fuck out of here.
if there's only one wish left, I veto my contribution of the wish as a possible
yeah,
item.
it's still used for
So
that.
in the interest of time and like really, really, really wanting to kill something, we spent like an hour and a half talking this through last session. Let's please not do this again.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we should try the transference in the morning. So let's do a long rest. Let Luthien shuffle his spell slots, and we'll go out into the middle of a field and just start screaming her name, or we'll try something.
Yeah, I think if we
So-
go out there, we can find some ways to lure her in. We tend to make a lot of noise wherever we go.
Yeah. So, and as you start adventuring, things might come up that might pique your interests. So, the long rest is what you guys were taking when you had your weird dreams. So, I would say you guys have taken your long rest. So, if you have to shuffle spells, do any preparation. If you have any abilities that reset, if you have any abilities that I think your healing, like over the course of a long rest, gets divvied out. Go ahead and do that now, so we're ready for the adventuring day.
Oh, and since we're all taking a long rest, you all get let me see how many that is now.
13.
You all get 11 temp HP.
Oh.
And I get 19.
Oh, I was on mute. I said thank you. That's a lot of life.
Yes. Fantastic.
I will take 11 temp HP any day of the week, but especially on Wednesday. All right. Well, Roos's plan is simple. He's going to wake up in the morning and go wherever you guys go. So I'm all ready.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yep.
He's
We're gonna try the divine intervention before we dip out.
He's an elephant of simple pleasures, except
I
for he wants to
suggest
butt
we
fight.
move away from this little village that helped protect us over the night and then try to lure the big bad boss.
Yes.
This grove that somehow has things that appear to be alive within it that has not been disturbed.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that this guy's little safe spot stays safe. So we're gonna let's at least walk away for a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Any particular direction? Are you going back the way you came? Are you just going in a random direction? Are you headed in any specific way through the country?
Yes, going back the way we were going. Like we deviated to come here. I want to go back onto the path that
Yeah.
we were
Okay.
originally on, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, resuming your original path. Are you
Yes.
going all the way back and then heading forward, or are you trying to cut across?
I'd say
Going all the way back because I want to get into her territory as much as possible to start drawing her out.
it makes sense. Although I'm not looking at a map. I mean, if that's going to bring us deeper into territory, then yeah.
Yeah, whichever way would take us deeper.
Both essentially would. It's the option of, do you prefer the path you've already traveled or a path anew?
I would say if they're both going to take us deep in our territory, my vote would be towards going two birds with one stone, going the way that we want to ultimately go, and deeper in our territory. If we can achieve that with a new path, that would be my vote. But
I
I'm
would
also not
agree.
opposed to. I'm not opposed to going back as well if there's something we want to do going back.
Learn more about this area.
That sounds
Yeah,
good
let's
to me.
the new part because also back is also where those cute mushroom people live, and I don't want to disturb them either. I have a feeling, large explosions are going to happen soon. So
Specifically, the Eldritch Blast type.
Okay. Well, Ice Rose will be guiding you, so tell her which way you guys have settled.
let's just cut the quickest way to the deepest part and just go until we find a nice place to set up a battlefield.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's do it. Oh, I got to be in Roos's territory. Roos's
Is
character.
Stella helping too?
Yeah.
Because I think it was Ice pointing the way, and then Stella did the main tracking before.
That sounds
Right?
right to me.
Okay. You get the rolls.
I
Wait,
get
so is she maining this or are you?
I'm pointing it out to her, and then she's picking through the vegetation.
Well, who has the highest survival?
Stella does,
Yeah.
which is why we were doing this.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
assistance.
that is accurate. That's what we were doing. And Roos was smelling the gross death of the fungus everywhere. And that's all I recall of that previous
All
decision.
right. Should I be rolling survival?
Si, señorita.
Yes, at advantage.
Woohoo. Damn. 24, please.
That is going to be successful. You're going to be able to okay. Yeah, no problem. You are able to navigate successfully. So you are heading slightly off the path of the way you came in. You're for the start, you're seeing familiar things off in the distance. There's not much in terms of landmarks. It's overall pretty flat, and all the tall trees and stuff have fallen, but you still can see large stumps, large logs were great, massive trees, probably something, think of like big redwoods, have fallen and are still being eaten away by the fungus. They're decaying away, and there would be some that you recognize as you move forward. So for the next hour, yeah, you're seeing familiar things, but they're starting to fade away as you get deeper and deeper into Zugmatoy's territory.
Okay.
Over the course of this hour, is there anything you guys are doing? Keeping watch, looking for anything, crafting anything of that sort, or just kind of wandering around?
I'd be keeping an eye out for symbols, but it appears I am not finding many out here.
No, you would not. If people made them in organic material, they would probably have been consumed. And there's not much in terms of inorganic material in this land.
I would be looking for signs of this fungus queen we're looking for.
Okay.
Probably,
How are you trying to do that?
I would be doing it visually for the most part. I'd also probably fly a little bit, maybe like excuse me, sorry. Like anywhere from 30 to 60 feet, I kind of go up and see if I could see any pattern. Oh, so sorry. Any water. Like patterns in the ground, like in the vegetation or things like that might seem unusual.
Yeah,
But I'd be
like,
using
are
my
there, like,
I'd be using sight.
dirty lady? Yeah, dirty lady footprints or something.
Okay. You can roll me a perception,
Okay.
a straight roll, and a stealth at disadvantage.
You're saying the butterfly wings that are 16 feet wide and bright and glittery would not give me stealth?
There is very little tree cover here because everything has been consumed by fungus. So even going 30 feet up, you're going to be visible for quite a distance.
Well, the good news is I rolled a natural one on perception, so I got that out of my system. So stealth might actually.
Too bad there's no halfling.
Stealth was also not good.
Mm-hmm. And was that a disadvantage, or could it possibly be worse?
It could possibly be worse. Sorry. It's rolling weird for me. Oh, it's worse.
Okay.
It's definitely worse.
Okay. With a 3 perception, I mean, you're used to like paying attention to landmarks of trees and structures and things like that. You're mainly a city elephant. You're like looking for, how these paths are laid out. And there's no grid structure. There's no okay, you're 5,000 north and this much west. It is just a big mass of fungus. Like, this reminds you of like looking down at like a petri dish in a science class, except it's grown to a country scale.
Got it. I just for the record, it's now Vraurus, mainly a city elephant.
And as you fly up, your butterfly wings, like, they catch the light and there's like glitter dripping from them, and like they're iridescent and just scattering light everywhere.
Yep. And I'm nose blind, so this is wonderful. Well, guys, guess what? If the goal was to attract her, I'm doing a damn good job.
Hey, does this look like life to you? He says as he glitters in the sky. Come and
That
get
glitter?
it, bitch.
Just use yourself as bait. You know,
This is perfect.
it's like Pumbaa in The Lion King.
Exactly.
Oh,
We're all
God.
just, sitting there being like, "You're doing great, sweetie."
Yep.
All right. And does someone want to roll me a D100?
Who's gonna do it?
um,
Cool.
I guess
56. That can't be bad.
that's good.
It is greater than half. So if something
Uh-oh.
was half likely. Okay. What are you guys up to for the next hour? Just trudging ahead?
Yeah. How far do you guys think we should get before we start trying to draw this thing out?
I think at least an hour, probably maybe 2.
We're 2 hours out.
We're 2 hours.
You're one currently.
1
so
hour,
Oh,
maybe 2. Maybe we just keep going till we find like a good clearing.
mostly everything is a clearing.
Oh, well, that's
There-
depressing.
Yeah. So most of the trees have been completely consumed. The only ones that still have a presence are like the massive like elder trees that their
Got it.
stumps are being eaten away, and like they were probably at once like 30 feet in diameter, and they've been like half consumed at this point.
Okay, well, let's find the biggest tree stump to try to do life transference with, then. Because that seems like it, would take the longest for it to decompose, really. And hopefully there's still some life in there.
All right.
Let's do it.
Who's looking for the biggest stump?
Let's all look and make it a competition.
Big stump competition. Sound like I'm back in Kentucky or some shit.
Do it.
All right, what are we rolling for that? Perception?
Yep. And I think I actually might have a map for this, but I don't have it ready. I think it was the one where you guys met James for the first time.
That'd be lovely.
Oh. There we go. Well, darn tootin', I'm good at finding stumps.
Okay, that's not fair if Stella's playing too.
We're all looking. You said it was a competition.
1 second.
Mara would challenge Michael Jordan to like a shoot offense and go, that's not fair.
Oh, Matt died.
Hopefully not actually.
Too much jumping.
Okay, sorry. Looking up this. God, where did it go? Too many tabs. DMing online is hard. Yeah, with a 26 perception, you have no problem noticing a massive stump. The top of the tree has collapsed as this has lost structural integrity and fallen to the ground. Most of the, I don't know what you call it, the head where it branches out has just been completely consumed. But there's a large remnants of the trunk laying flat on the ground and a massive stump, probably about 30 minutes off, that if you were inclined, you could probably build a house inside of that. It's that
Oh,
big.
damn. I think I found our stump, you guys.
That's a pretty good stump.
Great job finding a stump, Stella.
Thanks. I'm kind of good at this. Trees are
None of
sort of my thing.
None of us saw the gigantic piece of wood.
Yeah, I can't believe you just all fucking walked past it. La di da di da.
All
All
right,
right.
Luthien.
Well, Luthien, it's up to you, and then I'll heal you right after. Promise.
All right, let's do it. Did that go?
Sorry, 1 second. I was on another map. I'm trying to
It is on the
God damn it, they
screen,
changed everything.
Why does it
I
say
did.
twice the necrotic damage?
The healing is twice the necrotic damage. So if he takes 22 damage, he heals for 44.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I see
Um,
why Devin was so confused. This makes no sense. They completely changed the map browser.
Oh.
If he resists necrotic,
Well, I put out my
does
I
it do
put out
double
my
that?
first healing, but I'm gonna wait on the second one in case something happens.
Oh. Oh yeah, that issue he was talking about on Sunday.
Yeah,
Like,
yep.
where
They completely changed the map browser. So I just stole this from the James encounter. There's not all these stones, and actually the stump is much bigger. Let me just.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yep. You
I got
sounded a little
my
robot.
phone froze. Yeah, my phone froze, and I'm on Wi-Fi here now. I might go in and out. It's gonna be weird for a bit.
I have this image of like a city elephant in the middle of the forest holding his cell phone out trying to get service.
Can you hear me now?
Well, I was looking for a city elephant GIF, and that's what froze my phone. And now it's like literally frozen. I can't even turn it. I can't even power it off. I've never had this happen before.
Oh my god.
The
Do you
irony
guys
of that.
still have the fog of war from the last map?
Yeah, you don't need the fog of war. Let me clear it off. Reveal areas. I don't think that worked. Okay, no, there we go. Boop, boop. But no stones here. This is not that kind of grove. Okay, so did you cast it twice?
I didn't mean to. I didn't think it worked
Okay.
the first time, so I pressed it again.
Okay, so 44 healing. This is life transference. What's your overall max health?
125.
Okay. You cast healing on the stump. You don't notice it taking any effect immediately. It doesn't look like 44 points of healing, if this was able to be healed, was enough to have an impact on it.
Well, if it is dead and I do max HP heals to things that are dead, if I just blast like a level 7 heal,
How much does a level 7 heal do?
let me look. Let
Wait,
me
you're
see.
back to full after the temp HP, which is the first heal, right, Luthien?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't need to cast the second one.
No, you don't. Healing word would be really at level 7? Oh,
It's
that's because
only
it's
a
healing
D4,
word.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, 7d8 plus 5. Still is really not a ton.
You know, I could just try to call your god of life real quick.
Wait,
I mean, I do have a divine intervention.
I mean, we've called gods for less important things.
Yeah, we've definitely called gods for less. That's for sure.
if by we, you mean.
Yeah, collectively, we've definitely done that.
Collectively as a group. You guys were with me for some of those. You guys keep asking me to ask him questions.
A little bit.
It's all fun. We have fun.
We have fun here.
We have fun.
Is this gonna
Just
bring up
prank calling
trauma
gods.
for you?
Oh God. Well, let's see.
Yeah, probably. I might lose my shit if Elor actually shows up because, well, long story, but
Oh,
we'll
so
deal
this is
with
the
it. I
one.
don't expect him to be there.
So this is when we actually want a Luthien roll, right?
Yes.
Lower than your level?
How do are we doing that? Is that what we're agreeing
Well,
on right now?
That's a character decision for
I
you.
I feel like it would be the most effective as opposed to dumping all your spell slots into it, trying one spell slot
Okay.
first.
All right, how
And
do I roll
then
a D100? Slash
Yep.
roll what?
1D100.
I
You don't
suppose
even
how
need
much
the.
boost do you have on you?
You
Oh,
actually don't even, need the one. You just roll like slash roll space D100.
It's just a good habit to be in because a lot of times you're rolling more than one dice, but yes,
Yeah.
either works. One is disposable, but 2 is not.
I rolled a 45. So
Yeah, 45 is not lower than 16. You reach out for the first time you can I mean, you might be able to remember, but the first time in a long time that you've reached out to Pelor, and you get silence.
Bitch.
nothing unexpected here.
Fucking rude. I'm gonna call him later. For sure.
That's kind of his thing.
That's kind of his thing. He's
I'm gonna
kind of
ask
just
him,
an asshole.
are you alive?
He's pretty good at not
YON?
being there when. Yeah.
Okay.
need it.
Not being there. He's like an absent father.
Is this a Wes
Yeah,
Anderson
well,
movie?
Wait.
you say that.
Deadbeat
Wait,
father.
Pretty much it.
I finally cracked Luthien's character. He has daddy issues.
Big time.
Finally, it took you this long to realize that?
I just didn't realize they extended to gods too.
Those are like the biggest daddies.
Yep.
You can quote me on that.
Gods are the biggest daddies.
You know what? I'm actually gonna look around the tree since this tree is taking like longer to compose. I'm gonna look on like the tree itself to see if there's any kind of like moss or anything that might still be living that would adding healing maybe make a more significant impact than trying to resurrect a dead tree.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a investigation. Yeah, that's fair.
Quick question. Does Mara have divine intervention?
Of course I don't. I'm a warlock. I am divine intervention.
I'm pretending to be a cleric.
She has commune. She has contact other plane.
I could just call Palo right now and be like, "Yo, why you a bitch?"
There's always
Tell
the
me
chance
that.
of being
Oh, that's not a
unintentional.
yes or no question.
Are you a little bitch?
Yes
Do you
or
look like a
no?
bitch?
Okay, with an investigation, you I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. You don't notice any plant life here, anything that you would identify plus on nature. Okay, so as actually everything in the game has a passive amount, which is 10 plus your modifier. They only list a few of them, so I'm going to call that your passive nature is 11. With your passive nature of 11, you don't identify anything that you would identify as a plant. There's a bunch of weird types of fungus, but nothing that like you're like, oh, it's a thing that's alive that's not a human or an animal or a god or a demon. There's things that they
Well,
look alive
actually,
and
Ice Rose, you've been feeding us mushrooms all week. These are like edible, not poisoned and not like decomposed, right?
Yes.
Can you tell if it's fighting the infection that's happening or if it's coexisting with it?
Ice just looks at Mara like she grew a second head.
Well, I'm thinking like the mushrooms are kind of really the only thing I'm seeing that's like still living here. And I don't know if like the Queen of Rot like doesn't care about life if it's in the form of a mushroom, or if we can somehow exploit that to like grow like the edible healthy mushrooms. And I'm just trying to think of ways to exploit on nature in a place that has no nature and we have no druid. I don't know if there's a way for you to tell if like the infection is taking over those mushrooms or not, if
No,
that makes sense.
I
Or if you think she wouldn't care about the
don't.
mushrooms.
I don't think she would care about the mushrooms,
Oh,
and
shoot.
I don't know
so
how to figure that out.
Ice Rose might care about the mushrooms because what I was about to say next is you don't notice anything that's not fungus, but the fungus here that you notice seems more aggressive than the fungus you've seen other places, where it's not just growing on things, it seems to be moving and seems to be consuming in a sense, almost chipping away at the trunk, almost eating at it in a factor that seems to be an active process.
Like we can actively see it doing that.
Yes, it is.
The mushrooms around us are moving.
To a very slight degree, yes, they are. I think munching would be the best term.
Oh,
I'm
uh,
gonna use detect magic, which should have been up the entire time, but I'm gonna use it now. Is any of this magical at all?
You don't notice any magic in the fungus. But beneath this tree that appears to be dead, you feel just a faint twinkle down in the center of it in its roots.
Oh shit. This tree is still alive. Hold on, Luthien, that plan of just pumping it full of health might actually work.
what?
Okay. Well, if it's still alive,
So it's not necessarily the tree is growing. There's some bit of magic beneath the tree.
Oh, then I would emphasize that there's some magic beneath the tree, somewhere underneath there. What's its school of what's
Oh.
its nature? The magic,
Um,
and how far down underneath the tree is it?
I always need to be remembered of the schools. Okay. I've got it down to 3. Transmutation.
Oh shit, that's transmutation magic in that tree. There's either a really cool artifact or a tree druid inside of this tree.
Yeah, like a person.
It could be. If I was a tree druid, I would have hidden myself in the trunk of the biggest tree we could find.
Hang on. I'm gonna grab one of the mushrooms on this tree. Can I grim psychometry this thing?
Yeah.
The mushroom
Yeah,
or
you
the
can.
tree?
The mushroom.
Gross.
What's the cast time on that, or like what's the description? What does it say that
Let
it
me
does?
share grim psychometry. Because it's tied to my memory of anything related to the item.
You are touching or
Places.
your current. Okay, history at advantage of 21. Is it just the place? Existential question: are fungus an item or a creature?
I
Creature,
think,
creature.
yeah.
An object or a creature?
Dan, if it's wiggling on a tree, I'm saying that's a creature.
Well, then it's not an object, so this doesn't apply.
Oh no! Damn it! I changed my answer.
So no, that's what I'm contemplating here is, but it's also you're thinking about the place. So let me think about what you've chosen to do and what the answer would be. Yeah, you're holding the fungus itself, and there's nothing tragic about the fungus. It doesn't seem to have. I mean, it's neutral. It's like as true neutral as you could get. There's no reaction in the slightest from the fungus.
Okay.
Do the tree next.
I was gonna decide if I wanted to kill the fungus first. I'll do the tree next.
Also, you were holding the fungus for a bit. You
Yep.
take 6 necrotic damage from the fungus.
Awesome. Tree.
Okay. You can roll.
Ooh, I know
natural
everything
20.
about this tree.
That's not how that works, but
Oh, come on.
you do have a suitably high roll. You touch this tree, and you get a vision of a land that looks to have been ravaged. The ground is scorched and torn up. There are still piles of bodies that are being dealt with. And you see some elven druids walking through this space. As the bodies are being cleaned up and loaded on carts, they are planting seeds with a little shining gem of light along with them. And almost as soon as they're planted into the ground, a little sprout pops up. And then they move on to the next.
I will share this with the party. I think that might be what's underneath the tree.
Also, you being an elf and having that vivid vision that you've had, I will let you roll a straight history on this as well. With a 22, the armor that they're wearing, the shape of their ears, the tone of their skin, it doesn't remind you of any elf that you've seen in your life. The script and scroll on their armor, it's nothing you recognize. It seems extremely foreign and probably very old. And for the record, I saw space elves mentioned. You actually just met a space elf.
Oh, damn.
What was her face that Sasha stayed with?
Oh,
Lady Alora.
Alora. She was an astral elf.
nice.
Did it look like her? Did they look like her?
No, it was nothing like you've encountered in your life. Specifically, not the most recent elf you've encountered in your life.
Okay. Not space elves then.
So the best guess you could have is that vision, based on the armor, their styling, their look, and the size of this tree, is that was ancient history.
Oh, well, let's get an ancient ally. That sounds like exactly what we've been looking for.
Yeah.
If they're still around, but
Well, there's something down there with transmutation magic on it, so there might be something. Dan, the magical presence that I feel, does it seem like it's part of the tree or buried underneath the tree?
Under the tree.
Okay. Did anyone bring like a pickaxe or
Like a shovel?
yeah, can I use Eldritch Blast like a mining laser? Is that a thing?
You can certainly try.
let's start the fireworks. We're trying to attract attention.
Let me see if I have.
I have a climber's kit, so I think I probably have little tiny, I don't know, those things that they use to.
To like carve handles and stuff.
You'd have like
No.
titans and the little hammer to hammer them
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
I'll use my tiny hammer to attempt to
Yeah.
assist.
I mean, I
Use
have-
the
How
titan
far
like a
underneath
chisel.
the tree is it? First of all,
It's underneath the roots, so rather than digging through the tree, you might just want to burrow underneath it.
that sounds way easier.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go straight out and say that.
Yeah, that
no,
sounds way
no
easier
checks
to me.
needed.
Yeah. Can I try to like start a hole with Eldritch Blast to make this easier? Like just
Wait,
go
can't
straight
you
down with it?
can't you teleport there?
Not through solid objects. That gets painful. I don't know if there's a cavern under there. I can't see under there, and it's generally ill-advised you travel through solid objects.
Yeah, that's a recipe for pain.
But I will try to Eldritch Blast the ground, like right. Start digging a hole to get underneath the roots.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think it'll work. 'Cause it says
Yeah, you
to target a creature.
target a creature. But you can just, if you guys think this is the route forward, you can just decide to camp for a day and try to start digging.
I think we need to investigate this little sapling.
Okay. Stella is
I'd like to stay.
Yeah,
suggesting to
'cause-
stay. Mara's trying to shoot the ground with the Eldritch Blast. To little success.
Should scout around a bit. Maybe there's a cave opening or something, or maybe some roots, and we can, I don't know, some kind of passageway somewhere. Maybe it might be worth looking around.
Well, take a buddy with you, because hostile territory and all.
Yeah, it sounds like Stella and Isis thing to look for stuff like that.
Otherwise,
maybe-
I have mundane halberds and javelins that I can pass around to people so they can start digging.
Yeah, I see. Want to go see if there's something that we can
Yes.
find.
Let the magic people do the magic stuff.
Well, the magic people are gonna start digging, so
It's all you're good for. No.
Set the mounts
Dig.
to work. Set the mounts to work. You have mounts, guys.
Well, hey, one of your magic people have gauntlets of strength.
Oh well, that's
Wait,
Or
true.
gloves of
Ruth?
strength.
Can Roos well, I don't. Yeah,
No.
can Roos disintegrate through the?
Uh,
I
Oh,
think that
God.
also targets a creature.
Oh.
I heard disintegrate.
someone fall?
let me take a look at it.
All right, let me share it.
Such a bad idea.
You can target a creature, an object, or the creation of a magical force with disintegrate.
We'll try to avoid the magical.
Well, no, I did not mean to
objects
cast it. Holy crap. I was trying to share it and I just
Yeah.
cast a shit ton of it. Oops. Did it not show up? Okay, good.
There we go. Yeah, you can target an object with disintegrate.
There we go. I'm willing to try.
Okay, so are you doing this before or after? It sounded like Ice and Stella were running off.
I've been in and out of my Wi-Fi stable now, but I've missed some things. So, do I need to disintegrate something? I disintegrate. I'm sorry. I was playing with the chicken, playing with Nugget.
So I guess Ice and Stella, how eager were you guys to go off and start look for tunnels when you heard that question?
I mean, I would probably just leave it to the people and be like, "You're in charge of digging. We're gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna go look for tunnel. Good
That
luck."
that was my read based on how you guys had said that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna say you guys have scuttered off. And then Silas was handing out digging tools, and someone was like, "Roos, can't you just disintegrate this?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I could just disintegrate that." So that's going on off to the side. While Ice and Stella, you guys are searching for tunnels. Are you searching for anything else, or just tunnel search?
Or just an easier way to get to the thing underneath the
Yeah.
log.
Okay. So you can roll perception, investigation, survival, nature, whatever you think is best, and then just tell me how you're searching. And one of you can choose to main and one can assist, or you can each look for a different thing.
I will assist Stella. You
Okay.
have the fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna use survival, and I'm gonna look like in and around the area for signs of like water flow or dirt moving or something that would indicate like an area of depression, I guess.
Yeah,
In and around.
a change in the geology of the earth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, roll at advantage. Oh, you did. 24. You do notice a little bit. So this branch here that heads out to the north, you get about 150 feet out there, and you notice that alongside of it, there's a portion that's a little soft, and you notice a little cavity going underneath it where you think you could probably crawl underneath that um that root. For
Nice.
as far as you can see, there's at least 15 feet, and then it kind of hollows out underneath.
All right. I'm going in.
I'm going in with her.
Okay. You guys get down on your. This isn't just like hands and knees. This is like down on your belly. This is
Army
like,
crawl?
yeah. This is like the cavity's probably
wiggling.
12 inches high. Yeah, you're kind of doing a little bit of a worm and squirm to get down there.
Sounds so glamorous.
It sounded so unglamorous. It sounded almost dirty, but also so weird. There's no way that could be dirty. But also, please don't think more into it.
Please stop whatever thinking you were about
Yeah.
to do.
It's literally dirty.
Who says I
There
was
you go.
thinking? Oh wait, I'm not playing Stormbrace.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so down here on this. Oh no, I'm on measure tool. I'm gonna drag you guys down there. Silas is handing out tools. I think it was Mara was just like exasperatedly like, Bruce, can't you just disintegrate this?
No, I think Ice Road said that and then walked off.
Oh, okay.
I forgot I had that.
Okay.
Dan, quick question. Does etherealness let me go through the ground?
Etherealness. You said where's this?
I mean, it should, right?
The ethereal plane overlaps and it generally reflects it. So I would think, unless there's like structures that are there in one plane and not in the other, during this time, if you move up or down every,
He can see through it though. He might be able to see where we're.
you can see anything more than 60.
You can see into the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
But it's not like Superman's X-ray vision.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like Hildebrandus could actually go into the ethereal plane, and it's still a physical plane that has restrictions.
I can go into the ethereal plane with etherealness.
Allowing you to move through objects you perceive on the plane you originated from. So if there's an object on the plane you originated on, you'd be able to move through it if that object is not also on the ethereal plane.
I think the ethereal plane has ground.
That sucks.
Plane that doesn't border it.
It's not very ethereal of it.
But so you did cast Disintegrate and then you cast Etherealness?
No, I've not yet casted anything. I just shared them because.
Okay. So you would be able to. You would know from casting this in the past, you can cast Etherealness and you will see what is on the equivalent of this plane in the ethereal plane. Think of it. You've seen Stranger Things, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How Will can see into the upside down, like he flashes back and forth every now and then.
Yeah.
etherealness is like seeing into the upside down, but it's not the spooky upside down version. It's just the ethereal version, the light neutral equivalent. So sometimes there are objects in real life that don't exist in the ethereal plane, which then allows you to transport through. But if there's something that exists on both, you will be blocked by it when you still go to the ethereal plane.
So the tree probably doesn't exist on the ethereal plane. How wide is it?
The tree, I'd
Or the
say it was
stump?
big-
Or,
Pretty
yeah.
wide. It's like 30 feet wide.
Oh, and this map is not geometrically accurate. It would be bigger than this, but that was as big as I could make the map without my cursor getting lost.
And it's at least 30 feet wide.
Yeah, it would be more like, I'm thinking it would be
I guess-
like 60 to 80 feet wide.
I guess at the end of the day, you just have to make a decision of whether or not I could walk into the tree and or ground and see it.
Why?
Well, you have
or-
to cast the spell for me to make that decision. I'm not going to tell you
Okay, I
before
see.
you cast the spell.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So I have
Yeah,
to.
just
I have
peek over
to.
there and let us know what you see.
All right, so I will tell. I mean, we don't have to do it now. I just wanted to ask that quick question, so we can go back to what you're doing, and yeah, I will. The rest of the party, Roos has the capability and could do it. It's a very high level spell. So, but
Well-
I can cast it.
And so is disintegrate too, right?
Disintegrate is not as high, and I'm okay. We'll be okay. So yeah, I can cast that if we decide that we want to go that route once we're done with whatever the other option was.
Okay,
I
well
think-
now knowing that this tree is much larger than I thought, digging seems silly. So let's see what Stella comes back with before we decide to just disintegrate things.
Good idea.
Okay, so you're not casting anything.
Not yet. We're holding it until they come back.
Yeah, can you imagine when we were under the tree and you're like, disintegrate, get fucked.
I was hoping. I was
I wonder
hoping.
where Stella and Ice were.
I was hoping you would get down there and like at the same moment after you spent like, a number of rounds trying to squeeze your way down there, Roos would just be like, "Oh, I can get down there, zap," and come in from the other side.
It still could happen. It still could happen.
Yeah. So Stella and Ice, go ahead and make some dexterity checks to squeeze down this route.
Okay.
That just sounds so wrong. It's a straight dex rolls, right?
Yep.
I'm a worm. Oh no, you're more worm-like than me.
I'm like,
Damn.
I'm shoving Stella from behind.
Yeah. Stella thinks she's doing such a good job, and Ice is like, "Hurry up."
Shut I'm dirty and I don't like it.
Are you kidding me? I've been to your village.
Oh, yeah, well.
Have Luthien prestidigitation you after we get back.
Yeah. That would be very helpful. But I don't know. Are we almost there?
You're in front. You tell me.
It's dark.
You have dark vision.
I know, but still, it just all looks like dirt. Shut up! Stop pushing me.
All right.
Sibling behavior.
As you guys are bickering, you're continuing to squeeze ahead. Stella, go ahead, roll me a what would be for navigating this? You could do perception or survival. And then you can both roll a dexterity to see how you're doing at squeezing.
Perception. Not great. 12. And one more. Wait. D&D Beyond. Stop. There we go. Ooh, I'm not doing great. Really disturbed by the dirt, apparently.
You can't see where you're going, and you kind of get off and you get wedged in a corner, and you're like, oh god damn it, she's gonna be upset, but she's not much closer behind you. So it takes a little longer. But as you're going, it's not graceful. You guys had so much confidence when you got in there, but you're kind of like rooting, or I didn't mean to say say that
Everything
over
you're
fun.
saying is just wrong.
You're rooting around down there underneath the root, and you finally find your way through, and you know, you're squeezing through there, and suddenly it just kind of like opens up. There's this cavity down there, and there's a subtle blue glow.
Oh.
And you see a little gem underneath this. It's almost like being in a tent in the middle of the night. There's this kind of dome shape. There's soft dirt underneath, and you can see the glimmering light hitting the bottom of the roots, and there's a little blue gem down there.
Oh. Well, I would assume that's it. There's a little tiny blue gem.
All right. Is it attached to anything?
Well, I think we'll probably have to get. How far are we from it?
It's just in the middle of this kind of underground chamber. You can squeeze your way over there in just a
Yeah.
few
What-
seconds.
Let me
What's
just.
around us in the chamber, real quick?
Roots and dirt.
Roots and dirt.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. I will squeeze over there and see if it's attached to anything or if it's just hanging out.
It's just sad and some dirt.
Okay.
To be clear, it's wet down here, so it's not really just dirt. It's like mud. When you come up, you're going to be completely caked in mud when you return to the surface.
Yep.
It's you're going to need to wash all your clothes and take a long steamy bath to feel
Yeah.
clean again.
Got it. Okay, cool. I will take out like a piece of cloth or something because I don't know what this thing is. And I will pick it up and hopefully it doesn't hurt me.
You do not feel any pain from it.
Okay, well, that was, pretty easy considering. I'm just going to turn around and see Ice
Oh.
Rose just caked in mud and be like, you look ridiculous.
You don't look any better.
Well, I'm trying not to think about it,
Luthien has prestidigitation, but
but this
we got
mud
it.
is so thick.
So it's going to be a long prestidigitation session.
Well, it's actually this stuff actually would make great like, I have this thing I don't do it very often, but like I can disguise us in nature and this mud would be perfect.
If you're asking to put that in the portable hole,
I'm
I draw the
not.
line. Okay.
I won't, but it's just should head back.
You know, we should, but you got me thinking. What would happen if we walk back to the others looking like this?
What, you think they're gonna attack us?
Ice just stares at you.
Do you still have a connection to
I
Mara?
can't initiate it.
Fuck. Well, let's just get out of the hole first, and then maybe Mara will get worried and contact one of us.
Sure. Heading back out. I'm leading the way this time.
We begin to wiggle our way to freedom.
Okay.
Was there any other exit, by the way, or was it just the one?
There was just that one path down there. I mean, you also could have disintegrated your way down there, or burn through the stump. All of those probably would have taken more time. This was the quick and dirty way, I guess you'd say.
Yes.
How many jokes can we fit in here, folks? How many will it take?
But at least we're not wasting spell slots with this.
There we go. Cool. We'll begin
You're just giving Roos more spell slots to do sendings with.
There you go.
Oh,
It's all part of the plan.
wiggling back out.
Yeah. So you guys get out there. Silas was trying to encourage everyone to dig, and everyone was kind of like, "Yeah, fuck that. Let's just wait for them."
Did we tell them where we were going?
We said we were looking for caves. We were looking for holes.
Okay.
So I would assume that they are aware.
Can I tell that the magical item is moving?
How long is detect magic?
30 minutes. And I would just
Um,
recast it. I can cast it at will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably about 15, 20 minutes into their excursion, you would notice that it started to wiggle and dance.
I would let the party know that it seems they found it. We don't have to dig after all.
And it would take them another 10, 15 minutes to wriggle their way out of there.
Depends on how well we roll.
I wanted to
stuck.
see how graceful it was. It started off so good, but then it turned into where you've got to be face down in the muck to wriggle your way through there. There was a chance you could come out fairly clean, but that was shot pretty quickly.
That's okay. We don't have to look pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the
Wait.
thing.
Yeah, there's not really stakes there. It was how graceful and like heroic this would be, and the answer was no.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys get out successfully. It's not like you're gonna get trapped down there. You were able to squeeze your way in. You can squeeze your way out.
Woohoo.
Yay.
We've got it.
You see two mud monsters coming out towards you guys.
Just the slop that's like coming off of the disgusting.
Like a really bad pottery project.
Yeah.
Mara also
draft
does
charge.
have detect magic on you.
Trampoline charge. Let's go.
No, we're not monsters. At least not yet. Please, someone help me with this mud.
Oh no, those monsters stole the gem.
Shut up. I take the gem out in my little folded up fabric.
All right, Luthien, it's your time to shine. What is it?
What, you want me to identify this thing?
It's
Yeah.
a gem.
Well,
All right.
but a little bit more specific, if you could, with your special abilities.
Well, I think I have to be able to touch this thing to use identify.
I mean, it
So,
seems
did you die when
fine.
you touched it?
Well, I just wrapped it up in this because I wasn't sure, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it would be bad.
For crying out loud, Ice will reach out and grab it with her bare mud-covered hand.
Ice.
Ice stuck my
are you
hand in
dead?
worse.
Do you feel pain? Any amount of pain, not just like normal you pain.
DM?
You do not feel pain.
No, it's fine. It's a stone imbued with life.
Are you having any strange visions?
Of stabbing one of you, probably.
That sounds about right. Luthien, it seems safe.
And my butt itches.
Except for Ice Rose wanting to stab us all, but
Well,
whatever.
that's a normal thing. That's like a
Yeah,
constant.
that's just kind of the way she is.
That was the safety question.
Okay, well,
Ice Rose, do you
I'll
want to stab one of us? Yes. Okay, she's fine.
yeah, she hasn't been replaced by the Podbeak or anything. 100% the original her. Okay, I'll cast it as a ritual though, because I don't want to waste a spell slot, even though it's level 1, and it's really dumb not to just do it. I'm gonna cast it as a ritual. So 10 minutes.
Luthien loves wasting our time.
I didn't realize we were in such a hurry, waiting for everyone to get back from digging
We're
around in the damn
not
dirt.
in
Yeah,
a
it took
Well,
a-
hurry.
it'll probably take me more than 10 minutes to help prestidigitate them, so you focus on that. I'm gonna go help
Okay.
them get
Yes.
cleaned up. If only we had Naya's endless bottle of water right now.
Hose him down.
Mhm.
Fire
Yeah.
hose.
I mean, technically, I could cast Prestidigitation
You
while
focus.
concentrating on this spell. No, I guess
No.
not. It's like an
No.
action for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a ritual, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be actively. I guess it would be concentration on it.
Yeah.
Because like even if you like hold action on a spell, that's concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta put Pee Wee down.
No, Pee-wee.
He's had like a little bit of a cold, and he's been like sneezing every 3 or
Aw.
4 minutes,
Oh.
and it's just really cute. He climbed on my lap during a conference call this morning and was sneezing away. I had to
Oh,
stay on
he
mute.
Baby.
He thinks you being sick is cute. Fight him.
Well, he also thinks it's almost dinner time, so
He's
Mhm.
probably right.
yeah, a half hour. Okay, identify. I don't have an item for this, but it's essentially a I want to call it a seed of life. But it's essentially like a magical what do you call that? Fertilizer. So it makes things grow very quickly and very strong. So it can make things grow in the least hospitable environments and grow quickly and large. It's not something that you've probably seen. This thing seems very old, but it makes sense that people who are magically inclined would want to create something to promote natural growth.
Well, this sounds like exactly what we were looking for. Good job, Stella, on finding this giant tree.
Yeah, you're welcome. Trees are sort
So-
of my thing.
How do we activate it?
Great question. Maybe we just like put it in some water or something.
So I
Like a
did nat 20 and get a vision of this.
Woohoo!
It was planted with a seed, so it promotes the growth of other life. It's not like it grows itself.
Well, we need a
Hmm.
seed.
Ice Rose, do you have any? Did you collect seeds of stuff?
No.
Got any flowers or fruit
Oh,
that might have some
I-
seeds?
Actually, I have a flower crown that Naya gave me way back when we had a girls' date. Can I check to see if can I hand those over to somebody more naturally inclined and see if any
I
of those have
also-
seeds?
I also have just a giant bag of nuts.
Yeah, a bag of nuts would work quite fine, I believe.
Aren't
Right?
those already roasted though?
Oh, nope. Nope, they're raw.
I
Oh no,
roast
we've
mine.
been collecting nuts and stuff
Yep.
along the way.
Yeah.
I don't roast my nuts usually. I like to keep my nuts nice and natural.
All right.
With the
I'm gonna
conversation.
grow the bag of nuts.
Oh my god, bag of nuts is just about to save our lives right now. Well, or kill us if the demon kills us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, can you guys go ahead and roll perception checks
Oh
for
god.
Oh god. Okay.
God damn it.
That was bound to happen. We asked to kill something today.
We did.
me? Also, Roos did fly up and roll in that one.
And we did just find a
Well-
seed of life. I think it was supposed to be hidden, and we just alerted everyone to its presence.
It's fine. We'll be fine.
Okay. Who was it who had the bag of nuts? Was that Stella?
Yeah.
Stella's rooting around for the bag of nuts, and as that happens,
Great.
Ice Rose notices a dragon on the horizon.
Oh shit! You hear?
To be fair, you guys actually, with the checks that you made and the decisions you made, you were able to not get pinned down too quickly and actually retrieve that before the dragon showed up. So at least
I'm
you've
assuming
achieved
this
an
isn't.
objective.
I'm assuming this isn't a Luris dragon.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna ask
no.
what
Uh,
color. What does it look like?
It's a mess of like browns and greens and kind of like neutral tones.
Did it look like what's his name's dragon? The Lich?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's not goopy. So this does the fucking demon lady have a fucking dragon?
Well,
Fungal dragon.
What color is it?
Neutral colors, brown, green, tan,
Okay.
milky.
does it look undead to me? Do I identify it as an undead dragon?
It does not look undead.
Is it
As for how alive it looks, that goes back to the questions. Do you consider fungi to be creatures or
Oh, jeez.
objects?
Oh
This is
god,
terrifying. What the fuck?
it's a
Of
mushroom
course it
dragon.
is.
Okay, guys, we're gonna eat well tonight. Crimson Right on the go. Let's go. Crimson Right taking a shot as
We're
soon
gonna
as it's in my range.
eat well on a rot dragon, the corpse of a rot dragon.
Have you seen what I've been feeding you guys?
Is it coming like
that's-
right at us? Like it's already seen us, right? And it's coming like right at us.
Oh yes, very
Okay,
much
as
so.
soon as it gets within 300 feet, I would like to begin initiation for Eldritch Blast. Oh wait, hold
Are
on.
we just what? Oh no.
Are we prepping?
Unless we want to try to run and hide.
I mean,
We can
might-
talk to
I
dragons.
can start firing at 300 feet, you guys.
Oh,
Dragons
I
are
can do
smart.
600. Yeah.
Yeah, I can start firing at
I mean, we've
600.
killed a dragon before.
We've done this.
yeah,
We killed
8
more than
levels
one.
ago.
We killed more than one dragon. 2, 3.
I have a 600 range.
Yeah,
Well,
same.
I'm shooting.
Before we do that, should we try to talk to the dragon?
No.
Nope.
Apparently not.
It's not a talking situation.
Hey, maybe it's a cute little button dragon.
Nope.
You
It's
see how-
dying. I don't care how cute it is. It's dying.
Hey,
All right.
Matt, you've seen Star Trek, right?
Yes.
You remember
lots.
when Captain Pike tried diplomacy and it was the wrong move? This is that moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
I think Skella and I have 600 range. We're going to be the first ones to take a pot shot at this.
Yeah. So let me. Where is the? They moved everything. Okay. Let me clear this.
Yeah, take it out of the folder, I think was what Devin was doing.
And you know, honestly, killing a dragon is going to get this woman's attention.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe she
Go
is the dragon.
Go ahead and roll initiatives.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
forget to select your token.
What if
Yeah.
I'll pass this? Just joking. There is. Where's my token? All right.
Question, Mara, your temp HP, is there a limit to how many people or creatures get it, and will Wrath get it?
There is a limit, so I've been giving it to the actual humans, and it's up to 5. So it's
Okay.
us. Yeah.
I also need to find the Wrath token. Everything was rearranged.
I
So
thought
you-
we left Wrath behind to have Stella watch him. Like I thought we were. Are we mounted on for all this?
I
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
you
have
guys
to
were
do that.
mounted here. Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay,
left
okay,
everything behind to go to James's tower.
Oh, right. Never mind. Continue.
Sorry, I'm just looking for the last. They searched there. They sorted everything by alphabetical rather than the order I created it. Which is
Rude. And there's no way to sort it
frustrating.
back to manual.
Yeah. Well, no, it looks like I can drag and drop these, but it's just
Just gotta find
different
them
now.
first.
Do I have you guys on Oh no, never mind. That's correct. There we go. There's Wrath. Copy and paste. There is
Copy
Wrath.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me sort. There we go.
One more initiative.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How's my wrath?
Should Stella and I move because we were near the party by this point, right?
Yeah, you guys would have rejoined. So as you guys see this coming in, well, you'll have turns to position. So for these first 2 rounds of combat, only Ice Rose and Stella, unless someone else has something that goes over 300 range, are able to attack.
I can still move though, right?
Yes, so you'll be able to move or position, cast any buffs, get any spells up, things like that. But this thing is incoming.
Good, because I'll recommend people not to stand too close to each other because of AoE attacks.
Yeah.
We'll tell Luthien to hide the seed. No, the gem.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can you actually remove Rat's initiative? Just consider me mounted, and I'll take Silas's
Okay.
initiative.
Sounds good. Stella, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna reposition myself. I'm gonna be more over here. And then I would like to Hunter's Mark that thing. Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm not
Yeah.
close enough. Damn it. We're relearning our spells, everyone. All right. So I'm going to instead. So do we think lightning? Do we think that's gonna do anything?
One way to find out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Do you,
Um,
only
I
thing
am
is,
gonna go ahead and cast Lightning Arrow at 3rd level. So there's that. So whenever I hit next, and then I get 3 attacks.
This one, it's not when
Oh,
you
this is
hit,
fine.
it's less on a miss.
Got it. Yeah. Relearning spells, everyone. All right, cool. I do something, which is good.
Yeah.
If I miss.
And you get 3 attacks on this first round of combat.
All right. Does it
26 hits for
Woohoo.
11.
And then rolling the lightning damage. God damn it. Only 11. Gonna roll to hit again. 15, I'm assuming doesn't hit.
It does not hit.
One more time. Oh my god, even worse. Jesus
Oof.
Christ. All right. How is that possible?
It's okay. You're shooting from 600 feet away. You got this.
Yeah.
Well, I got one.
If it was a mile, it would be easier than that.
2 mile shot. All right, that is it. I will try to. I'm actually gonna move a little. No, I'll just stay right there.
Yeah. You'll have one more turn before other people start acting too. Luthien, you can cast or act, but this is currently greater than 300 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking hide and pee a little bit.
Okay, Mara, anything you want to get going?
I'm gonna move away from people a little bit, kind of give myself a nice position that I can like duck under some roots, if I have to. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to get within 300 feet so I can begin.
Okay. Ice.
we can go under these roots, right? They're like up.
No.
Way, that
No.
Okay. If I try to climb up the roots, is that difficult terrain?
Yeah, it would be difficult terrain to get either over like this one here, this big one, or this one here, probably. Yeah, there's like 4 big ones. It would be a difficult terrain to get over those, but they also would provide cover when you're on the far side of them. Half cover if you're like by the root, or where Mara is, you'd get 3/4 cover. But no, yeah, you can't get underneath. The only way you were able to get underneath was that one little sneaky hole.
Okay, that was all the way back up there. Okay, I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna shoot it first, and then I'm going to move up.
Okay.
So, and I have Rite of Oracle on my bow.
Which one is that?
Psychic damage.
Okay. An 11 is a miss. A 22 is a hit. It takes 13 damage.
Cool. Then I'm gonna move up here.
Okay, its turn. It moves up closer. Silas, you're up.
I'm just gonna move to the top of this route here. And hold a dodge.
Okay. You would just dodge, and then you
I'm
have
sorry, yeah.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Just dodge it.
Roos.
Okay. Roos is how high up is the stump of the tree?
That to get up to the top of it, you'd be like 30 feet elevated at the top of it.
Okay. I am pretty sure that's where the dragon's going to land. So I'm going to fly up there. And that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, no, I don't even have the speed to get that far yet. So never mind. I'm gonna,
you've got a couple turns of combat. It's gonna be another 2 until it's within 300 range, and it's gonna be a couple more before it's actually
all right.
in melee with you guys.
I've moved to there, and I have taken out my staff of Dunamancy.
Okay.
And I'm on the ground. I'm not flying yet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Roos's Gandalf moment.
How did you? Damn it, Dan!
Sorry.
It was one of the options that I have.
Stella, it is within your range. It's probably 400, 450 feet away.
All right, cool. I'm going to shoot it again. By the way, did that lightning seem like it did anything?
It did damage.
Okay.
29's a hit.
Nice. One more time.
26 a hit.
That is it for me.
And you guys can see the HP bar, right? Let me give it a 0 aura so you guys can see its 0 square. There, so you can see its combat size.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit more over here so that I'm not in such a line with Wrath and Silas and anyone else who's in that cluster over there. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Luthien, still not within 300-foot range.
Yeah, I've got like a 30-foot range. I guess since I'm already hidden, I'm just gonna dodge.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't really need to like hold anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case like a big breath attack comes my way.
Yeah, the hide is a one time and then it holds, so then you can just continue to dodge.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you'll be hidden and dodging then.
I like that.
Mara. Dodging?
Yeah, dodge and just waiting for it to get in my range.
Okay. Ice Rose, it's within your range.
How fast is this thing moving?
Pretty quick. It's gonna be down upon you guys in a couple turns.
Cool. I'm drinking a potion of cruelty that gives me an extra attack
Okay.
for my bonus action. When I take the attack action, I can attack it again as a bonus action.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot this thing.
Both hit. Okay. 11 and 13.
And I scooched up a little bit more the root.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Its turn, it moves up, and at this point, it will hit 300 feet. So those of you within 300 feet
Oh.
can.
Never mind. No. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sorry. Because I hit it with Crimson Right, I'm gonna brand it.
Okay, we'll roll with that. No one else acted, so that's fine.
Sorry, I was just rereading the spell to remind myself what it does.
It's your tracking thing now. I don't like the net on that. There we go. We'll give it a little flag. So now it is within 300 feet. Let me see if it's doing anything else.
Oh, the only thing that would apply is if it's not in its true form. The brand forces it into its true form or to drop any illusions on itself.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Silas, this is at 300 feet.
Stand my ground and dodge.
Okay, Roos.
Well, nothing much has changed except for it's getting bigger. Before I thought it was small. It turns out it was far away. I will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and park myself in the middle of that tree. Actually, I dashed, so it went up 30 over 30. So I basically I'm at the top.
Okay.
And while there, I have the staff, and let's see. I've dashed, so I can't do much yet. So I will just be that for now. Looking. Oh, my wings are out, of course, because I've been flying. And I am looking resolved as best as I can. Should I roll for that?
Intimidation.
I guess, yeah.
It's the only thing you can use against a dragon, really.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like a butterfly winged elephant trying
Elephant.
to intimidate a dragon. Yeah.
Right.
Fucking
Maybe he'll
hilarious.
see me as an equal. Maybe he'll see me as an equal.
Or maybe
He'll
it's
be like,
afraid of
this guy's got
patrons.
this guy's got some chutzpah.
Sorry, I'm working on something else. Doo-doo. Okay, Stella, it is at 300 feet.
Okay. Gonna hit it again. The lightning seemed to do something, so I guess I will go ahead and do another one at 3rd level. Let's see if we hit. 21.
21 is a miss, but you still deal half of the lightning damage.
Okay. There's half.
Okay.
And then one more. God damn it.
A 14's a miss.
Yeah. That's it for me.
Luthien, it is at about 300 feet.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to keep on dodging. "300 feet is still really far."
Yep. Mara, 300 feet.
Perfect. I will kind of move over here-ish. And then Eldritch Blast.
Okay. 18's a miss. 11's a miss. 23 is a hit.
Oh, now we know it's AC.
14's a miss. Well, you know a 21 missed and a 23 hit.
Well, we also saw a 22 miss.
22 hit.
22 hit?
22 hit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, 9 damage.
9 damage.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Ice, 300 feet.
Shooting it 3 times actually, because I have cruelty up now. God
All
damn it!
misses.
Are you for real? I hit it. I did better when it was further away. I'm gonna
So
keep scooching up the stump.
it moves 180 feet with its dash action. And
It
so
cannot-
now
It cannot dash. I branded it. Sorry, I thought you saw that. Yeah, I
no,
was
you
like,
said the only thing that was relevant was its form.
right. And then later, because if you remember, they added like 6 different things to the same spell, but made them like separate things, and we were trying to figure out how to put them together.
Yeah,
I should've
but
done
you
that.
what you said out loud was the only thing that is relevant is its true form.
Yes.
So
And
that's
then
what. Okay, but you told me what was relevant, so I didn't read the whole text. So okay,
That's
it
fine.
cannot then.
that's why when you were busy talking, I didn't want to interrupt you, and so I shared it in the chat, and I realized now that you didn't read it. So I shared the part that
Okay.
that applied, so it cannot take the dash action.
Okay, so it's still
You can't dash, teleport, or leave
okay.
its current
Just
plane.
okay, so it's from here. It's an extra 60 feet if you guys do measuring to it.
Oh, it's still very fast.
Yeah, it's if a dash is 180, it's got 90 speed. 90 fly speed.
It's still very much faster than I can run.
Okay, Silas.
Move over so many feet and stand my ground, dodge. That's all.
Oh. I apparently can't edit that. Okay, there we go.
Are we supposed to see that?
Can you see plus 60?
Yes.
Okay. Or here, if you want to see the HP bar, that is 20, 30. So we'll do that plus 90 so you guys can read it. Oop. There we go.
Oh boy, it's coming fast.
Also, I would like to start with my javelin just for reference. Doesn't really change anything for now.
Okay. Bruce.
Okay. I am going to do two things. The first I will do, and the second I'm going to DM you. No, I'm just going to do the one thing. I'm just going to I just DM'd you what I would like to do.
I need to see what that is.
I can. Here you go. I'll copy paste it into the DM.
Okay, so
Is that possible?
trying to not reveal what you're saying, but that's a spell, and if you hold a spell, it will it consumes the spell slot, and if you do not complete the cast, if the trigger does not happen before the end of your next turn, it fizzles. Also, you cannot hold a bonus action spell, I believe. I think you can only hold an action spell.
Is it a bonus action spell? It's only a bonus action spell later. Right? No, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, well then in that case, that plan goes away, and I will instead...
I mean, I'd probably let you hold the bonus action spell, but it's still going to consume the slot when you cast it, and if the trigger doesn't happen within 6 seconds, the spell fizzles.
If I'm holding what if I hold a spell with the Staff of Dunamancy?
The charges would still be used.
Okay. Then, man, because I'm just trying to slow him down. All right, then I will use. How far is he from me? It's reflective of the actual on the map? He is where he is, right?
Plus 90. Can you guys see the plus 90?
Yes.
Oh, plus 90. Okay.
Okay.
All right, then I'm sorry. Then I just wasted a lot of time for nothing. I can't do anything yet, but I will be doing something.
Okay. Stella.
Do nothing. Do
Yeah.
nothing.
All right. I'ma shoot him. 24, that hits.
A 24 does hit.
18 does not.
18 does not. 5 piercing.
And that is it. Well, he's getting closer now and I'm scared. So like, is this like a wall kind of? Like what part is the wall?
Oh yeah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, the rocks do not exist. That's
Just
all
roots.
mush.
Just roots.
If
over
I can
here?
if I can avoid increasing the map size, it gets
that's
tricky when
fine.
it gets bigger. But you could say, hey, I run 30 feet off. But then you've got and we can do a
Well,
plus like that.
yeah. Well, how tall is this root like over here?
So near the end, you wouldn't really be able to get cover, like quarter covers into thing. When you get to here, you'd have half cover. If you're kind of where like Luthien is or Amara was over here, that's 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Is this an embrace spot right here? Like, is something sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, we can count this route as a thing.
Okay, I'm going to start making my way over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, wait. That's my 35. Can get like here. And while I'm doing that, yeah, I did my shooting, so that is it.
Okay. Luthien.
Still waiting and dodging.
He's waiting to heal us all when we die.
Mara.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast, my good sir.
Go ahead. That's a hit. That's a miss.
So just the 11. Ignore the fourth one, unfortunately.
Oh, 11 damage. Okay.
Getting it out of your system.
Okay.
And
Ice.
then, actually, let me just double check in case I need to move. No, I should be good. Okay.
One hit,
Yep. 29 hit.
not for much.
4, 8. And on its turn, it cannot take the dash action. But it will get within range. So this is now actual. Let's see.
That was not what I wanted to do. Fuck.
I think you can erase it.
I think I can.
Thank you.
Sorry. Okay. Creatures within this cone. So that is Silas, that is Wrath, that is Luthien, that is Ice, that is Roos.
Maybe I should not have gone where I was.
Need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I get to use this for the first time. Is that a breath weapon?
It is a breath weapon.
I get advantage. I think it's the first time I've
No,
ever used this.
Okay. Constitution saving throw, he says. How's that one?
Currently, the only one succeeding is Roos.
Oof. I have something. Never mind. I'm gonna take that loss.
Okay. I'm going to turn off Whispering Monster rolls just so that you guys can see the damage types. Yeah.
Anything towards Wrath will be half.
Can you guys see those?
Yes. Please not that second one.
Two of
Since
them?
I was dodging, do I get any kind of advantage or anything on that?
You get advantage on dexterity saving throw, but you might have advantage. You might have a bonus because of cover. Let me see, because you have 3/4 cover down there.
Okay.
3/4 cover. No, it's a bonus to AC and dex saves.
I get 3/4 cover, standing wide in the open with my arms wide open.
You get -0 cover.
Ooh.
So that is sorry, it didn't show the damage type. The first is necrotic and the second is poison. So Ice, I figured that would be
Oh.
relevant for you. 39 necrotic damage and 51 poison. Roos, who succeeded, you take half of each. So that would be 19 necrotic and 25 poison.
Okay. I have resistance to necrotic.
Okay, so you take half of the first, so that would be 19 only.
Actually, when you take necrotic damage, you can use your reaction to gain immunity against that instance of damage, and you gain a number of hit points equal to half that damage.
Oh, so you can use your reaction for that and gain 19 HP.
Not like I need it, or can't give it to Wrath or anything, but yeah. So I'll negate that one for my reaction.
Negating 39 is still.
Can you give the heal to someone else?
No, I
No.
can't.
Damn it.
Oh shit, can't be used again until next dawn. Fuck.
Negating 39 damage is still pretty strong.
Yeah, I'll do it. Wrath will take the full blunt. Damn, I think he's dead.
Well, he takes half of those. So 19 and 25. Oh, yeah. It's close.
No, the resistance is for me, not Wrath.
Yeah. But you said he takes half damage.
Oh, true.
But still, it's enough to knock him to 0.
Yeah, 44.
How many fights has Wrath actually stayed alive for?
Most. I think he's only fallen once, right?
Once or twice, yeah.
It's like the horse in Skyrim. He'll get up again. Fine.
I still take that 51 poison damage, though. No, I have resisted the poison.
So you take half.
Hold on.
All right. We know who we want to draw the breath weapon to now.
Okay. Yeah, shit, I can't take half and then use that necrotic to heal. Looks like you did the necrotic first. Alright, I'll just take
Yes.
half.
Yeah, it was necrotic first. When you said that heal, I thought about it and I didn't want to like rub salt in the wound that it went in the wrong order to have that synergy.
Now I'm also taking
Oh,
massive damage, so just keep hitting me.
yeah, you also can't heal up your temp HP, so you're really not down very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was its movement because it couldn't dash, and that was its action. So Silas, it is your turn. Measurements now are accurate.
Okay. I'm still resolving Wrath here. So he took 45 damage?
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. I am going to use sorry, reading. You know what? Let's keep him down. I'm going to use my javelin of lightning. Most likely gonna miss. Yep, that missed. And I'm gonna stay with Wrath, and I have Cure Wounds, but that was my action, so that's it. I'm gonna stand my ground.
Okay, Roos, dimensions are now accurate.
All right. Well, I don't like him. But I respect him. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just looking up something real quick. I have a very, very long spell list, so it's going to take me a second. There we go. Range. Okay, he's out of range for that, which means I will be doing Gravity Sinkhole, which looks like this. I'll paste it into the chat. Sorry, the range for this is 120 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to put it as close to his head as I. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to put it a little behind him. as far behind him as I can to still have him in the radius. So he's 80 feet from me, or he's 80 feet from me. So I'd put it like, 15 feet behind him.
Okay. He rolled a 4 on the die. What is your constitution, or not constitution? What is your spell save DC?
15.
It is a success.
He succeeds?
Yes.
Mother of pearl.
It still takes
Well-
half as much damage. So go ahead and roll 5d10.
Okay. I'm dealing with some freezing issues. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. 5d10. D10 5. There we go.
Okay. So it still takes 15, 17 damage.
Okay, well, that's good information to know. So I will say one thing. If I yell something to Luthi, never mind, I won't, because the dragon will be able to hear and understand me as well. So I will not do that.
Will it?
I would expect. Well, I could say it in code. I'll yell to Luthi. Oh, what am I yelling about? I already used a spell. Let me just see if let me see if message is able to be used.
Just so you know, there's very little I can do until it's like very, very close.
Yeah. If your other spell was an action, message is also an action. So
Yeah, I can't use message. Then I'll just say loudly to you, Luthien, I'm going to use that spell I have. And that's all I'll say.
okay.
Which hopefully I'm just, there's a reason I'm yelling it to him. I don't want to table talk too much, but
Yep. Stella.
Alrighty. I'm gonna finish. Well, now I feel like I may have fucked myself. Well, we'll just see. I'm gonna move over here, and then for the rest of the time, I'll be, ducking in and out of my little hidey hole to shoot
Yeah.
at him. 26 does hit.
Yep, it does.
That fucking 14. That's like the third 14 I've rolled. All right. Well, that's me, and I will go back into my hidey hole.
Okay. I don't want to meta game too much, but I also know you guys haven't gotten to play your characters in a long time. As someone who plays a ranger, I would be using my guardian of nature. It would give you advantage on attacks that require your dex, which would include ranged attacks.
See. Guardian of Nature. Oh yeah, Giant Tree is dexterity based.
So if you want to use your bonus action to cast that, I'll still let you do it, but your attacks for the round will hold. I didn't want to try to push you into a course of action, but I also don't want you to get through the round of combat and be like, oh my god, I completely forgot about my highest level spell.
Yes, I casted it, and it will be active for the next one.
Okay, so I will give
Thank
you
you.
a tree icon.
Yay! Guys, I finally achieved it. I'm a tree. This is my highest form.
You become one with the tree.
you
Wait, are
actually-
you holding the seed? Who's holding the seed?
Oh
Luthien.
shit.
Bella
Yeah.
is.
Aw, I wish I was holding the seed, but no.
You could have
Luthien's
sent
got
it
it.
to Stella.
Can you hand it to me so it's cooler, Luthien?
I don't know that it would do anything, but I just figured I should ask. That's one of those things that. Okay.
Nah, I don't have a seed on me, but that's okay. I do look like a tree, though.
Yeah. You get little leaves growing in your hair.
Yeah, it's fun. I get bark and stuff too. It's a good time. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, Luthien.
I'll yell back to Roos that I have to be within 30 feet of that thing if we're gonna do what he wants me to do.
Can I just give him a thumbs up?
I'll allow it.
I mean, hiding didn't really seem to do much, seeing how I'm at 35 HP out of 125. And he's still how many feet away?
You know what? That's a good point. This I
Wait, where do they need to be?
I need to get within 30 feet of this thing and
Yeah.
not die if we're gonna do the thing.
So it would not have been able to see you. It would have been able to see Silas and Wrath, which is where they are. It would have been able to see Roos. Odds are it would have aimed down the center like this anyway, but it could have potentially gone like this and hit everyone. It could have gone here.
I mean, it was a
So-
breath attack. If I'm in the way, I'm in the way.
Yeah, but
It's just how it goes.
I drew that cone knowing you were where you are, and the dragon would not have known where you are. I think because of where the cone lines up, there's like a 90% chance that it would have hit you anyway, but there is a chance that it would have just gone like this and missed you. So
'Cause that is a straight line towards me, which he can see.
yeah, so there's a chance. I'm gonna rate it at a 15% chance. So roll me a D100, and if it's a 15 or lower, you'll get your HP back.
Oh, come on, let's
Oh,
get those
Jesus.
Luthien rolls.
Yeah,
Lowest
right. I'm gonna roll
rolls.
like a 99 now.
Roll Celis 14.
Roll the 100. Merp. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. It was not likely, but I figured I should be fair because I could see where you were at and the dragon could not. So
That's fine.
yeah, the dice play out how they do, and that honestly was the straight shot where it would have hit you because of where Silas and Wrath were at. So we play from there.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, getting out in the open is probably even dumber. So I'm just gonna stay where I am and keep dodging and hiding and hoping that it just like kind of flies over here and I can snag it real quick or just pop out at some point.
Okay, Mara.
I will use some healing on Luthien first of all.
Oh, thanks.
And then this is a tactic we've seen before in battle, right? With the two of you.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run over while I'm healing you, and I'll call over this tree branch. I'll say, if you want to run at the thing and try that, I can scatter you out immediately afterwards and get you far away from the dragon.
You're playing fast and loose with a lot of people's lives.
But my turn is right after yours in initiative, so
Yeah,
we got
that's
lucky
good.
on that one.
That is pretty
you
good.
do take 12 healing from that too.
Thank you.
I'm reminded of a knifey misty step.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, trust me, it'll work this time.
Look, I know a thing or two about getting into and out of danger real quick. Promise it'll be fine.
Kill the one with the resurrection.
Getting out of it is easy. You just despawn.
That's true.
You simply die.
I can move 60 feet in one turn and still do my thing. So it just needs to be within 90 feet of me, actually.
And on the ground.
Yeah, currently
Yes.
it's flying. Worthy of note.
Yeah.
Ice Rose.
Oh. Shoot. 3 shots at it. 1 hit.
26 hits for 11.
Not doing it. I'm gonna back up her.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It
Does
is.
the sorry, psychic damage seem to be doing anything more to it?
It does normal damage.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why that rolled on the game board, or on the D&D Beyond, but I'll take it. Okay.
Gets scared and runs away.
Because it is gargantuan, I'm going to say it can occupy shared space with Roos. And apparently, no, it's only going to occupy in the outer space. So it's going to land on the rim there. Oh, that's weird how it's going like half a space over. That's fine.
Yeah, got it to land. Good. Step 1.
Let's see if I do this.
It's going to do something stupid to me.
There we go. That fixes it. Okay, so now it's lined up with the grid. It is going to land. It is going to
Eat me.
bite.
Bite on an elephant.
Roos, yeah, you were standing in the middle of the tree. It's gonna make a bite on you.
I figured.
That is a 32 to hit.
Let me check. Yeah, that's gonna hit a little bit.
Yeah. So that is 14 piercing and 5 necrotic.
Okay, so 19 all in.
Claw attack. Ice is looking hurt. That's a 26 to hit.
That doesn't hit. I'm kidding. It hits.
That is 12 slashing damage.
Hold on. Going to use my reaction. I'm going to give Ice, so she's 5 feet from me. What's your AC, Ice?
20. I gotta have a +7 to miss for that to miss.
Well, good luck.
Oh shit! Really?
That's a 7. That's a 7.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't like that. He's going to turn on Silas and make a strike. That is a 36, which is a crit.
A crit? That hits.
Is Silas within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, it looks like
Yes.
he is.
I will use my reaction to do my it's like a sentinel at death's door. I can uncrit.
Yep. So it's just a normal hit. So it is. Oh, wow. So it rolled ones on both its damage dice. So you only take the first, which is 10 damage.
It takes 6 psychic damage.
Good teamwork, you guys.
Is that because of the ward
That's because of the brand.
brand?
Each time it hits, damages me or another creature 5 feet away from me, it takes 6 psychic damage. So
Okay.
technically, it should have taken it with the cone, but I forgot about that part. I was looking at the later part, so.
You said I take 10 And is it any of that necrotic?
That was just slashing damage.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Are these all different features that add to it and you get all of them? Because the brand
Yes.
of tethering doesn't say anything about that.
Yes, this was the problem we talked about before, and we were trying to figure out how to put all of them together in one feat. They all just stack, but the way they have it in what's this thing called, Beyond, is awful. Like, that's why I have to look all over the place for it, for like the different features. We were trying to put it together as like one feat. So let's see, that's the Axiom. So Castigation is the original one, and then when I leveled up, I got the Axiom add-on, and then when I leveled again, I got the Tethering one. I thought we already did the feat thing, that's why I was trying so hard to look for it, but I cannot find it anywhere on my page.
So what's your subclass?
Blood Hunter?
Okay.
Oh,
No,
the mutant.
the mutant. Okay.
Yeah.
So the optional.
Stella, real
Okay.
quick. Your hunter's mark. If somebody else puts a mark, does that remove your mark?
No, but I don't have Hunter's Mark on yet. Now that it's closer. Hold
Well,
on, I have
yeah,
to-
your concentration is on your
Oh yeah, that's
Guardian
right.
of Nature.
Yeah, so I will not be using Hunter's Mark because I am a tree currently.
But also she and Naya hunters marked together. Fine. Okay. That
And
seems like a lot of things for one ability to do. That sounds really broken, but
I
okay.
know. Yeah, and that's why I talked to you about it. It was probably been a year or so since we talked about it. But I get one use of this literally a day. That's why I asked you, like, this seems really overpowered. Like, is it, like, I leave it up to you. Like, it's very poorly placed and explained
Yeah.
in this
Okay.
thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll need to look at it. So it took that damage. Silas took damage. That was 1 bite and then 2 claws. The first was at Ice Rose. The second was at Silas. That's its actions. Okay, Silas, you're up.
is brand considered a mark?
So a creature can't be under the effects of 2 spells of the same name, which I guess that brings up the question of Hunter's Mark. Can 2 rangers do that? I've ruled it as yes, that's fine with Hunter's Mark.
I'm asking because of Unwavering Mark.
Oh yeah, that's not a spell and it's a different ability. That's completely different. So that's fine.
Okay. All right. All right. And this is, I think I already know the answer, but my Ferocious Charger, it says I can charge something 10 feet away and I have a chance of knocking it prone, but this thing is gargantuan. It seems dumb that I'm able to do that.
Yeah, usually there's a size restriction that they have to be your size or one larger.
It's nothing.
Whether
That's
you
why I
want
think
to
it's
do-
dumb.
We need to submit mass complaints.
That does sound dumb, but
I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm fine either way. I think it'll be broken if you let me do it though.
What's the DC?
DC 17 strength.
Okay. It does sound broken. That sounds like a mistake, but let's say if it's over one size category bigger than you, so if it is huge or bigger, it will have advantage. How's that?
Okay. And second question is, or however many questions I asked, where is his line? Because 10 feet would be here.
Can you see the aura? I turned an aura on.
I
thought
saw
that-
one. It was like
No.
somewhere over
there we
here.
go.
Oh, I'm right up on him, so I can't even charge. Okay.
You would know from who he hit that he has some reach. So you could step back 10 feet and then charge in without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let's do that then. And so I'm gonna attempt to do Ferocious Charger, so DC 17 strength, with advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
No, you have.
Oh, I have advantage. Yep.
Strength
Okay.
saving.
Sorry. Yep, it succeeded.
Okay. All right. So then that just fails. Nothing happens. And so I will attack 3 times. Sorry,
First,
ignore that last one.
yeah, first 2 are hits. The nat 1 misses.
Okay. I will be applying Unwavering Mark, so disadvantage on anything besides me.
Okay. Let's see what we get for
And-
the provocation.
I'm gonna do an not an opportunity, but bonus attack. It's a special modifier, so here. And second wind, not second wind.
Action surge.
Wonder if I can heal with it. You can take 1 additional action on your turn. I don't think Wrath is gonna be much help in this fight. I'm gonna leave him down. That'll end my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use one of its legendary actions. Let's have one of you roll this. Roll a d4.
I'll do it. I don't know what that is. Sorry.
That was a DF. So it'll
One
be
DF.
one d4. Okay, good. I mean, good for you guys. Lucky for you guys. It only spawns one of these, but then it also spawns. Where are they?
Flumps?
Oh, you wish they were flumps.
I do wish they're flumps.
Boom.
It's a good thing I don't have the ring on me.
The fungus that's eating on the tree. What's the? Yep, that's within range.
Oh, I knew I should have killed it.
The fungus that's eating on the tree. This whole thing is covered in fungus. It's not like you can kill it all. I mean, you could burn the whole thing, but so one here near Luthien, one here near Mara, and then this little guy here pops up. The fungus comes alive and starts coalescing into beings. I'm going to back to the GM layer. These things I think would be scary if they weren't so cute. At least the one that's there in the corner. Let me share that guy.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
Doesn't he look cute? Let's roll initiative for him.
Guess
Can you hear
what's your-
Pee-wee in the background?
Yeah, he's like yelling,
so
"Send in the
cute."
minions!"
Pee-wee's like, it's past dinner time.
It is. It's 41 minutes past dinner time. And after Roos's turn, I was going to bring that up so we could talk about that. Okay, I'm going to resort things. And then we'll skip down to Roos. Boom, 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 boom.
Guys,
Roos.
did Luthien have a turn between?
He was earlier in the round.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said he couldn't do the thing unless he was close enough.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And now it's closer.
So where are these new creatures? I see
There's
one here.
one here. There's one
Yeah.
there by Luthien, and there's one here by Mara.
Okay. So this guy, boom. All right. Well. Huh. Okay. I'm going to. Is there anything to stop me from doing 2 meta magics on the same turn?
I don't believe so, but I think there's something restricting you doing multiple on the same spell.
I mean, I don't see it if there is, but
We'll have to look at that. Meta
oh wait, here you go. You can use only 1 meta magic option on a spell when you cast it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. It's not in the. I have to click the description for it to show up. It's not on my sheet, but when I click it to share it, it pops in there. Interesting. Okay, so then I guess that means I'm going for broke on my dragon friend. I'm going to cast the. Hold on, I gotta get to my screen. Pee-wee, you helping me?
He's distracting the DM.
Pee-wee thinks this is a terrible idea. Abort, abort.
DM is diffused. Act now.
Levels 7 disintegrate, which just rolled a bunch of damage, apparently. And I'm going to make it a heightened spell. And so that means that, and obviously I'm targeting him. The heightened spell, if you need me to share it, hold on, I just got to get there. Just means it's the second one in this list. If it shows up, hopefully it shows up.
Yep. Heightened. You spell 3 sorcery points to give disadvantage. Okay.
On his dex save. And let me just, while I'm thinking about it, let me remove those sorcery points. Okay, come on, miss. And take that 95 damage.
So it would have been a 27.
Yeah.
Instead, it's a 25.
What? Okay, well, at this rate, we just got to go down to 23, 21, 19. We're almost there. I'll run out of spell slots before we get there. Okay, well, that sucked. And that means that Bruce is going to.
Wait. Oh no, never mind. It has to take damage. Never mind.
Then Roos is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm not flying, I'm just running down the side of the tree.
Yeah. So provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Disadvantage because it went away mark.
Yeah, true.
And I think another disadvantage because of how pretty my wings are when I run in the wind.
So it would have been a 34. Instead, it's a 20. What's your AC?
Well, with shield, that is a miss.
Okay.
Thank you, Silas.
It's all good for.
All right. And with that, we're at the top of the round. How are people doing on time? If we want to pick up here next time, we can. Otherwise, I need a short break to feed the sad little kitten.
Well, I have to be up at 4:30 in the morning, so I should
Yeah.
probably.
Yes, true.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I do have to
tired.
be up early as well. Well, earlier for
Yep.
me.
Yep.
I probably will be the latest awake as usual. But I think starting next time, because this is going to take a while to chip this guy down if we don't all die.
Mhm. Yeah. Agreed.
All right.
We also need time to relearn all our fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah, everyone
god.
review your sheets. Check out what spell combos you have. We are level 16. We should be badasses.
We should be better at this.
I won't be here next week. It's my wife's birthday. So,
Oh, happy birthday.
Fun.
yeah. Just if I can get to within 30 feet of this thing in the next turn, I will just do that and use my path to the grave and tell Roos to nuke the bastard. Yeah. So if
Yep.
someone can just do that, if not, I'll probably just end up dead. So, good luck, everybody.
You won't die. You at least pop up with 1 HP once. Well, the first person to go down will.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and then
But-
also you'll save your heals until people go down, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for something that at least I use in our other campaign is if we're in the middle of combat and I have something I'm ready to do, I've found it's been helpful to drop it in the game chat. So it's there when we rejoin. So if you want to do that, feel free to do it. I will try not to look at it in metagame at all. If you want to keep it secret, usually put it at the top of your session notes or whatever, so that when you rejoin, you remember. I've had so many times in the middle of combat, I rejoin and I'm like, oh God, what is going on? Okay, I guess I just attack. And I had some scheme that I was working on that I completely forgot about. So, yeah, middle of combat, make sure to take notes on what you were planning to do if you were cooking anything.
All right. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yep. That was in general to everyone. I will, in general, I'll kind of guide your character based on what I know. But if the party thinks there's something you would do, they can chime in and override me, make the point.
Okay.
Thank you. This is awesome. We got a big dragon.
Yay. Yes. Thank you.
I think he turned out pretty cool for a fungus dragon. I like
Wait,
that.
does
look, but
another dragon mean another level?
Potentially. If you survive.
Yes, it requires a win, but yeah.
I will
Cool.
thanks for
All right,
running things for us, Dan.
Yep.
Thank you, Dan. Thanks all. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.